Well, thank you very much, John, for agreeing to speak to me again today. I'm being a bit of a pest, aren't I? But I'd like to talk to you about the nanoshell that you're putting on some of the walls in the garage and why you're using it, and a bit about nanoshell and where people can get it from, firstly.
Okay, well, it is a nanotechnology, so this is a new type of waterproofing material. We've been using it on walls, and some of it works on woodwork as well, although not so good. But it's very good treatment for preventing water ingressing into properties. It has limitations in that, of course, you can only get down the wall as far as you can. You can't dig out all the way around. So as long as you're above, you realise it's an above ground solution. Very easy to apply. You just spray it on. Do 2 coats. We always recommend 2. You start from the bottom, spray up, and then start again once you're down there. And we can protect that property to 1 metre high around there. And it's just layers of defences. So we've got the nanoshell on the outside. We think there's a membrane internally in the cavity, although we're not quite sure. So therefore we've done the solid insulation material from Kingspan, and that acts as a barrier. And then of course we've got the dragon board.
And the polyurea beforehand.
And the polyurea, thank you. So we're actually, we've got a sandwich in there which protects the water coming from both sides actually into that cavity. So we've achieved that.
So you've also provided us a flood guard to protect the underfloor heating manifold. So obviously people think of flood guards as just protecting doors. This is quite an innovative way of using it indoors as well.
It is, yeah. I mean, when we went there, we noticed that all the controls for the underfloor heating were below the 1 metre height, so we thought we'd better look at how to protect that. And previously we'd been asked to protect meter box covers in houses as well. So whereas the normal flood guard, it just goes around the door and it overtops when it gets to the height of it, the meter box cover that we've got actually is sealed on all 4 sides, so we can start to protect those. And we just did an adaptation of that to make it useful for protecting these manifolds, as you say.
And you've also refurbished the existing flood guards. Is that something you would recommend people did on a regular basis or after a flood?
Well, it depends on how well they're treated. I mean, these particular ones we did discover out in the backyard, and considering they've been there for a few years, they were actually in fairly good condition. But yes, the rubber gasket is what's going to deteriorate, either the UV or the rats will get at it and have a nibble around. But we would say to look at those and maybe have a look every 5 years or so to refurbish those. But obviously if you're going to use it, if you've had a flood in between time, then you should always give them a good once over and just make sure they're in good working order. And
where would you suggest that people store flood guards?
Well, certainly not in the garden. Actually. They need to be kept away. I think they should be kept dry. As I said, the gaskets are going to get deteriorated by UV if you leave them outside. So if you've got a garden shed or a garage, then just stick them up in the loft space and to be safe up there.
Thank you. And would you like to give people the web link for Aquobex?
Yes, certainly. It's www.aquobex, which is AQUOBEX.com.
Great. So anybody wanting to find any of the materials that you've provided or any of the expertise that you've given us can come straight to your website.
They can.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Cheers, Mary.